Today I will be reviewing Halloween. Yes, it is about that time I get to review this movie. Yes, another classic movie on my hands to review, because first, well, of course I did A Nightmare on Elm Street, and of course I did other, classic movies in the past, but I'm actually looking forward to reviewing this one, because this one is very, very iconic, because it has this killer named Michael Myers. Now, yes, I'm pretty sure everyone knows who Michael Myers is. He's just the killer of this movie, and mostly, this whole franchise. Yup, this movie is a franchise with 13 movies. Oh my god, just 13 movies is just too much. Oh my god. I mean, I understand it's good to have, all of these movies, because I do think it's cool to have a franchise, but 13 movies is just absolutely crazy. I wonder what the next movie is gonna be. I could only imagine, but I really don't know what to expect, for, the next movie, which is the 14th. But we're not talking about the future of the franchise. We're talking about where it all began. So, yes. And this movie also has Jamie Lee Curtis, one of my favorite actors in, my whole world, because she is so amazing, because she gets to play the coolest final girl ever, Laurie Strode. And yes, it's just so amazing, this movie. I just cannot wait to review this movie. It's just so classic. So yeah. Oh yeah, Michael doesn't even talk in this movie as well. He just makes breathing noises, so that's creepy. Kind of creeping me out, Michael. But anyways, I will be reviewing this classic movie. It is about this time I get to review this movie. Here I go! Okay, let me review this and stop interrupting, okay? Okay, let me review this movie. We begin the movie with a title card with the most, coolest theme song for a horror movie ever, which is the Halloween theme. It's just so iconic. I suggest, checking out the soundtrack for the Halloween franchise. And, well, of course, this movie, because, I don't know, it's just the music in this movie is just so iconic. And then we get to have a cool POV shot. That's fun. Also, this scene takes place in 1963, when Michael was just a kid. Michael then walks upstairs and then puts a clown mask on, which is, well, pretty iconic. Also, I love, when we, when Michael puts on the clown mask, we get to see, his, eye, hole, thing, so we could, see a cool POV of this. Wow, it's actually pretty cool. We then get a crazy scene where Michael Myers gets his sister, which is, well, iconic. And yes, Michael Myers' sister is, well, Judith Myers. Judith Myers' death is, seriously a cool, iconic kill to start off the movie. But don't worry, there will be other iconic kills in, well, this movie and this franchise. Isn't that right, Michael Myers? Yeah, okay. Michael then arrives outside, and then his parents arrive home and then take off his, well, clown mask. And then apparently his parents are just standing there. I am so surprised they're not talking to Michael. That is super confusing. Yay, and now we're in October 30th, 1978. Yay! Yes, it's about that time. We finally get to see Dr. Loomis. And yes, Dr. Loomis is going to be, in some of these movies in the franchise. And he's just such an iconic, character. Oh my god, it's just so amazing to see Dr. Loomis. And, of course, we gotta have this other character named Nurse Marion Chambers. Yeah, you'll see her in a couple other Halloween movies. So, yeah, she's a pretty cool character, just like Dr. Loomis. So yeah, Dr. Loomis and Nurse Marion Chambers want to get Michael Myers because apparently he's in this, well, hospital, well, whatever, asylum thing. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, apparently he's there because he's, well, with a bunch of these people who are literally outside, which is not right because they are supposed to be in that, asylum place. So Dr. Loomis goes outside and opens the gates so they can go in. Then Michael Myers goes on the car and then grabs the Nurse Marion Chambers. Then she runs away. Then Michael Myers goes in a car. Wow, it's crazy. And now we're in Haddonfield. Yay! We then get to see our final girl, which is Laurie Strode. And yes, Laurie Strode is played by Jamie Lee Curtis, which is amazing. And apparently she wants to babysit that kid over there named, like, Tommy, so that's cool. It's also creepy that Michael Myers is watching Laurie and Tommy. That's creepy. Yeah, yeah, very creepy. We get an iconic scene where Laurie is at school and then she sees Michael Myers, well, with the car that he stole from Nurse Marion Chambers. But yes, Laurie Strode will forever be one of my favorite final girls. I mean, there are so many other good ones from the horror, like, genre, well, from horror movies, but yeah, just Laurie Strode is just so cool. And yes, Jamie Lee Curtis's performance as, like, Laurie is just so amazing. Okay, sure, we're back with another scene of Dr. Loomis. I mean, that's pretty cool. Dr. Loomis is now at this, like, payphone so he can, like, warn the police about Michael Myers. And apparently the second kill in this movie is this guy. So, apparently Michael Myers stole his, like, jumpsuit. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's why Michael Myers always has this, like, blue jumpsuit. So, yeah, that makes sense. Laurie is now with her friend Linda, and I do think Linda is a pretty cool character. And then we get to see another character in this movie called Annie Brackett. And yes, I do think Annie Brackett is, well, a pretty amazing character. I do think the characters in this movie are pretty cool and iconic to, well, be remembered. So yeah. Our other characters then see Michael Myers in, well, his car. Well, actually, it's not his car. It's actually, well, we know Marion Chambers, but yeah. So, yeah. And then we get another iconic scene where we get to see Michael Myers, like, right there. But, Annie then checks it out, but he disappears. Yeah. Then we get, yet again, another classic scene. Yeah, Michael Myers disappeared. Spooky! We then get another Dr. Loomis scene, and then he realizes that Judith Myers' grave is missing. Yeah, Michael Myers most likely took it. Annie then meets with her dad, which is, well, Sheriff Brackett. Sheriff Brackett then meets Dr. Loomis, and apparently Dr. Loomis does not know that Michael Myers' car is right behind him. Dr. Loomis and Sheriff Brackett then go to, well, Michael Myers' house, well, his old house. And then Dr. Loomis is explaining the backstory of Michael Myers. We then get a creepy scene where Michael Myers is stalking Annie. Like, that is just that's just absolutely creepy and disturbing. Laurie is now babysitting Tommy, you know, the kid from, well, around the beginning of the movie. Tommy then looks out the window and sees Michael Myers. And I actually do like this screenshot. It looks actually pretty creepy with Michael Myers there. Looks pretty cool at the same time. It's then revealed that Annie is babysitting this other kid named Lindsay. So, well, she brings Lindsay to, well, with Laurie and Tommy. Because apparently Annie has a boyfriend. So, yeah. So, yeah, I do think it is pretty cool to see, well, Lindsay. So, yay, two kid characters. That's cool. Laurie then agrees to, well, Annie that she will watch Lindsay. So, that's pretty nice. Yeah. We get, yet again, another iconic scene while Annie is in the car, but Michael Myers is behind her. And then Michael Myers, like, is, like, attacking Annie, and then, soon enough, Annie is, well, pretty much, yeah, dead. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. We're back with Dr. Loomis, and then he spots some kids that were bullying the kid Tommy earlier, like this kid named Lonnie. And then Dr. Loomis, well, of course, scares Lonnie. So, yeah, that's crazy. It's also pretty crazy that he just wants to scare kids. I mean, this guy is just a grown-up. Like, oh my god, like, seriously, this is crazy. We then get to see Linda and her boyfriend, Bob. But of course we get another kill, which is Bob, which is actually one of my favorite kills of this movie. I know it's not that gory at all, but I do think it is pretty effective. And it's just so iconic when Michael just gets Bob. And then Michael just doing the little head tilts at the end. I mean, come on, that's just classic. But, of course, we gotta get another iconic scene in this movie. We see Michael Myers dressing up as a ghost while using bed sheets, and not gonna lie, Michael Myers just looks so goofy in this scene, but I just love it. It just looks so goofy and so amazing. Like, oh my god, this movie is just so amazing. Also, it's pretty goofy that Michael Myers is using those glasses. Oh my god, I just can't take Michael Myers seriously. But we all know it's too late for Linda because, well, she is already dead from Michael Myers. We then get to see, yet again, another iconic scene with Michael Myers holding a phone. Oh my god, it looks so cool, so iconic. This movie just has, like, a good, like, too much iconic scenes. Like, this movie just has lots of iconic scenes. But I'm not really that mad about it because this movie is just so good. I just think all these iconic scenes are just so memorable. It's just so cool. So yeah, we already know that Annie, Bob, and Linda are dead. So we only have Laurie Strode, and yes, she is our final girl because, well, I mean, she looks like she is the final girl because she is the final girl. Yeah! Laurie then wants to check Annie and Linda because she is a little nervous for them. Also, why did I say Andy? I mean Annie. So, yeah. Laurie then finds Annie's dead body, and yes, another iconic shot. And then Laurie sees a bunch of other kills from, well, her friends, like Linda and Bob. Well, actually, I don't know if Bob is Laurie's friend, because I never seen them interact with each other. Michael Myers then surprise attacks Laurie by using a knife to, well, kind of get her arm. And then Laurie falls down the stairs, but luckily she's okay, except for being injured. And then after that, she runs away from Michael Myers. And not gonna lie, I do love this chase scene. I love chase scenes in horror movies. But thankfully, Tommy lets Laurie in the house. That's pretty nice of him. Laurie then gets prepared and grabs a knitting needle and then gets Michael Myers in the throat. Oh my god. But we all know you can't get Michael Myers that easily. Laurie is hiding in the closet and then she defends herself by stabbing Michael in the eye. And then we get such an amazing scene where Michael Myers wakes up behind Laurie. The other kids then run out of the house, Tommy and Lindsay, and then, well, of course, Dr. Loomis then knows there is something going on, so Dr. Loomis goes inside the house, and then soon enough, we get a Michael Myers face reveal! Also, why do they look like they're dancing, Laurie and Michael? I mean, could you imagine Michael and Laurie dancing? I mean, this would be funny if they were dancing like this. Yeah, you could just tell I try to add some humor in my videos. Yeah, this is just so funny if they were actually dancing like this in the movie. Then the movie would not even make sense at this point. Dr. Loomis then shoots Michael 6 times. He shoots Michael 6 times, and then Michael falls down. And then Laurie wants to know if Michael Myers was the boogeyman. And yes, they call Michael Myers the boogeyman in this franchise, which is pretty goofy, I must say. It's then revealed that Michael Myers is gone. He left from falling off the balcony. Dun dun dun. Since Michael did survive the fall, it's time for a sequel! Heck yeah! So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this iconic movie. So yeah, that's the end of me reviewing the original Halloween from 1978. I absolutely love this movie. It's kind of a shame this movie has 5 kills, but hey, at least it's not 1 kill. I mean, I just prefer more kills, just like a massacre or so, but other than that, this movie is just so good. It's just so classic. Oh my god, Michael Myers is amazing. Jamie Lee Curtis's performance is amazing. Same with the other characters, like their performance is amazing. Especially the actor, who played, Dr. Loomis, which I believe his name is, Donald Pleasant or so. I think. I'm sure. So yeah, I'm just so happy I got a chance to review this movie. I cannot wait to review the other movies. It's crazy there are 13 movies in this franchise. 13! That is crazy! Oh my god. Michael? What's going on? You know, I should definitely get out of here. Okay, I'm out of here. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!